Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the epic 3-part package opening saga of the latest batch of kick-ass cartoon stuff from David Bunch of Numbers. So last time we got just an overwhelming amount of Transformers stuff to add to the Transformers collection. If you want to see what all that was, go back and watch part 1. In the meantime, here's David's YouTube page. Check him out. He talks about cartoons and DVDs and all that good stuff. He's a big cartoon freak like me, so hence why we get along so well and why he loves sending me stuff. So today we're going to carry on with the epic with number 2. This is number 2. See, 2 and 2 of 3. Alrighty, so let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. Today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Okay, so this time around we have package 2 of 3, which again has some serious heft. It also has some serious girth. So it has heft and girth, which are always good things. I should mention I started listening to the audio message on here. I thought maybe there was one per package, like package specific, but no. It's actually an all-encompassing audio message, and one item was spoiled for me in my haste to listen to the message. I will let you know which item that was when we get to it. It wasn't a big spoiler because it was something I was kind of expecting anyway, so that's okay, so no real harm done. So maybe it's in this one, and then I can reveal what the spoiler was. If not, well, we'll have to wait for the next one. Anyway, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. So, opening it up here, just have it on the table in front of me here because it's a little easier to get to. Sorry for the shaky camera. Okay, so feeling around. Let's, wow, there is a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so let's just start with the one that's on the top here. We have, oh, fantastic. The Castle of Cagliostro, which is the, one of the Lupin the Third movies. I believe it was the second Lupin the Third movie. Brand new, factory sealed. This is fantastic. I used to have this on DVD, but it was the old Region 1 release, which was, it was not anamorphic widescreen, it was 4x3 letterbox. I don't have it anymore, I don't think. Let me just double check and I'll see. Nope, I don't have it anymore. So, awesome, thank you. This is this was actually kind of my introduction to the wonderful world of Lupin the Third, because there was a Laserdisc game that was released a number of years ago. Here, why don't I open this up while we're talking? We can take a peek at the innards. There was a Laserdisc game that came out shortly after Dragon's Lair called Cliffhanger, and Cliffhanger used primarily footage from Castle of Cagliostro and a bit of footage from, I just happen to have my anime collection within reach, from The Secret of Mamo, which is the first Lupin the Third movie. So, for the most part, it was like a super condensed version of this story, because of course, being on CAV Laserdiscs, they could only fit about 30 minutes of footage on there. So what they did was they had, the story segments from this, and they had a few new segments as well. Like there was a little bit of, like just a handful of new animation done of like the car exploding and, some very quick death scenes and whatnot. At least as far as I'm aware, it was new animation that was just done for the Laserdisc release. So it's kind of a collector's item for Lupin fans. And we'll just open this up here. So it's great to have this in the collection. So I always kind of looked at this as like the super duper mega deluxe extended edition of the Cliffhanger game. But this is a great film. The best description I've heard of Lupin the Third is it's like a cross between the Marx Brothers and James Bond. And I think that is a pretty good description of it, actually. So it's got a lot of the humor, like Marx Brothers style humor and slapstick and stuff. Plus, just a great set of engaging characters, and it's one of the longest running and most popular anime series in history. I mean, they did 3 TV series, and they did annual movies for quite some time. Some were theatrical, some were TV movies. So very cool. Thank you very much. I've been wanting to get Castle of Cagliostro back in my collection. I still want to pick up the Buena Vista release, the deluxe Region 1 release that Disney put out, because I understand that's quite a nice edition as well. So that's great. So, but I mean, this is by far my favorite Lupin thing ever. I've watched this movie so many times, and I love it. Oh, and I just realized it says right on the cover, a hilarious mix of Hitchcock and the Marx Brothers. Okay, so I'll throw Hitchcock in there too. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Oh, look at that. The Secret of Momo, Speak of the Devil. So this is, of course, the very first Lupin the Third movie. This one I don't think was done by Miyazaki. I think it was a different director. Yeah. But anyway, this was Hayao Miyazaki, so it was also my introduction to Hayao Miyazaki. And this is also great. I've actually owned this a few times. Of course, the Region 1 DVD. I also used to have both of these on VHS back in the day. It was great. So it was funny when I first saw the VHS release. It was like I was like, oh, it's like Cliffhanger, but it's like a full-length movie. It's like 100 minutes long. That's over 70 minutes of additional material that I've never seen before. So I just snapped out of it. I think the VHS release originally cost me about $30 or $40, and it was like an EP mode recording VHS. It was really, really crappy quality. But it was the old Manga Entertainment dub. Actually, speaking of which, I wonder if this is the. It doesn't actually specify. Region 2 mono, English and Japanese with English subtitles. Interesting. So it'd be interesting to see which dub it is. Actually, I wonder if it's the classic manga dub or not. And I just trimmed my fingernails yesterday, and I'm having a heck of a time getting this shrink wrap off. Because, they look so much different when you take the shrink wrap off, eh? I know, I never stopped going on about that. Come on! Alright, you know what? We're going to open that up later, rather than spending 20 minutes opening the DVD case. So let's see what else we got here. So we have... Oh! I know a few viewers who will be happy that I got this. Dogtanian in... One for All and All for One. Yeah, this is a very British kids show that I don't think ever made it over here, and a few of my viewers from the UK have mentioned it to me on occasion. So here we open it up. We've got the disc there. I'm guessing it looks like it's sort of a Three Musketeers kind of thing, but with anthropomorphic dog characters. And then in here we got another. Trying to get there we go. Okay. It the wrong way. So this includes how many episodes? I'll just look at the insert in a second here. So this includes, looks like 3 episodes and the Dogtanian TV special. So very cool. I've never seen this before, so I'm sure that's something that Rosie and I will be able to enjoy together. And then here we have a lovely poster, and it's actually a double-sided poster. So pick whichever one you like the best and use that. So you got the front cover there, and then the special there. So that's very cool. Yeah, I'm sure both Rosie and I will enjoy that. So thank you very much for finally introducing me to the world of Dogtanian. I can hear a few of my UK viewers who have been telling me about this for years, breathing heady sighs of relief, like, oh, finally he can experience the joy and splendor of Dogtanian. So thank you very much for that one. So let's see what else we got here. Just feeling around. Okay, this feels like a set of some kind. Oh, well, there we go. I think I think you've definitely loaded me up on Dogtanian. Holy Moses. So this is the complete second series, 26 episodes. Based on Alexander Dumas's novel The Man in the Iron Mask. Wow, I'm guessing a very little kidified version. So this includes volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Extras include a sing-along karaoke of original Dogtanian and the Three Musketeers theme tune, computer desktop wallpaper, includes the last episode from the first series of Dogtanian, and a bonus episode of Around the World with Willie Fogg. So let's take a quick peek at the... So it's basically, it's actually like sort of a plastic slipcover. It's very. I wish I could describe the texture. It feels like it's not paper. It's almost like a soft vinyl plastic kind of slipcover. It's interesting. So it's very flexible. So let's just take a quick peek here at the individual discs. We have episodes 1 through 5 there. And take a peek inside. And we have, yeah, Willy Fogg. Actually, Willy Fogg is another one that a lot of my UK viewers ask me about. And that's another one that I don't think ever made it over here. I think that's strictly something that you guys enjoyed in your childhoods, and we sadly missed out on. So there we go. And then we have Volume 2, which is episodes 6 through 12. And we actually have little things here. There are 6 differences between these two pictures. Can you spot them? I'll just hold it still so you can pause. Okay, well, do that at your leisure. A little bit of fun and games for you. And let's see, actually, does Volume 1 have anything like that? Okay. Who called Dogtanian a country bumpkin and nearly ran him off the road in Series 1? I'm guessing that guy, whoever he is. So a little bit of Dogtanian trivia for you. And then we have Volume 3, which is episodes 13 through 19. There we go. If we open her up, guessing we got an ad for Round the Twist, another show that I don't think ever made it out here. Yeah, we get a lot of British television here, but some of them just seem to slip us by. So another bit of trivia here. What did Dogtanian buy as soon as he arrived in Paris? So what did he buy as soon as he arrived in Paris? Maybe other Dogtanian fans can post down below and let those of you who answer know if you got the answers correct or not. So then we have finally the 4th volume of Series 2, which has episodes 20 through 26. And oh, look at that. And then here we have which one is this? The complete Dogtanian and the Three Hounds series. So, sorry, we have an ad for Dogtanian and the Three Hounds, which I'm guessing is Series 1. And then underneath, again, we have Spot the Difference. There are 6 differences. Can you spot them? Can you spot the differences? I can't see the difference. Can you see the difference? I can't see the difference. Can you see the difference? Okay, so there we go. So the complete 2nd series of Dogtanian. I'm guessing, again, because I pulled out Series 2 first, I'm assuming Series 1 is probably in there somewhere too. So we'll get to that in just a moment. Just very carefully put this slipcover back on. Try to, anyway. Come on. You got it? There we go. Okay, from Thames Television. Yeah, I know we did get a few Thames TV shows over here, mostly British comedies, and then, of course, Count Duckula, which you know I'm a huge fan of. So we'll put Dogtanian there, and we'll put maybe we'll put Lupin up on top there. Okay, good. So, digging into the deepest package. Just judging from the feel of the package, I'm thinking, yes, there we are. Okay, so this, I believe, is Series 1 of Dogtanian. This is fantastic. This is going to be a whole new experience for me because I have never seen any of this show before. So again, we have kind of the strange vinyl slipcover, a little bit cracked on the side there. I'm guessing it's just due to, due to age and the fact that it's kind of, not too. This one is actually more of a soft vinyl. This one's a slightly more rigid plastic, a little bit more texture to it. I don't know how well you probably can't even tell, but anyway. So here we have Dogtanian and the Three Hounds, based on the Three Musketeers, of course, by Alexander Dumas. So here we just spin it around. There we go. Very nice. So we have the disc and some info inside. And then underneath the disc, we just have a nice picture of Dogtanian himself. There we go. Looking like he's giving somebody what for. Okay, and then Volume 2. Volume 1 was episodes 1 through 9, so quite a few episodes per disc. And Volume 2. So this is interesting. So it strikes me that it's kind of like a kid-friendly adaptation of these classic stories, which is actually pretty cool. And here we got Dogtanian again on a horse that looks very tired. And then we have Volume 3. So Volume 2 has episodes 10 through 15. Kind of odd, they put 9 on Volume 1 and only 6 on Volume 2. Sorry for those of you who are buying them individually. I guess you might have felt a little gypped by that. But when you get them all in one set, it doesn't really matter because it's all just one big honkin' set. So Volume 3, we have episodes 16 through 20. So it's like gradually fewer and fewer episodes per volume. So, and then underneath, we have Dogtanian talking to some chicken guy or something. Okay, cool. I love it when I get to discover shows that I've never seen before, especially when they're pretty big shows. They just don't happen to have been big here, So I know there's a few that I know a lot of you guys are crazy about that just for one reason or another didn't make their way over here. And there we go. Okay, so I think that's about as thorough as I can be. And then in terms of extras here, we have character biographies, character fact files, theme tune lyrics, and an exclusive episode of the classic 70s series, King Arthur and the Square Knights of the Round Table. Interesting. I've actually heard of that one, I think from some of my UK viewers again. So, very cool. So we're going to actually put this in Volumes 1 and 2 and then 4, just to kind of bookend the box set a little bit internally. And then slip Volume 3 in the middle. I find, there we go. And that way you don't have to worry so much about it catching on the edges. So, very nice. So let's just shuffle things around a little bit here. I'm not entirely sure where this one falls into the continuity, but I guess we'll find out. Again, it's probably mentioned somewhere on David's USB stick message to me here. So, okay, so digging around a little more, we have, feels like a fairly sizable set of something sealed up in plastic wrap. Oh, there we go. Oh, my UK viewers are going to be beside themselves with joy that I've got this. The Adventures of Willy Fogg, Around the World with Willy Fogg. There we go. So now I can finally see what you guys have been raving about all this time. That's fantastic. So this is it says a 5 DVD set containing the complete series, all 26 episodes as seen on BBC TV. Fantastic. And can we open this up? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So just quickly open this up here and take a look inside. Away with you, shrink wrap. Excellent. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, so if we just have a little Revelation Films register your DVD thingy. So then we have discs falling out all over the place. Ah! Hold on a second. I got it. I'm getting it. And no, that's not going to work. Hold on. All things considered, everything showed up in pretty impeccable condition considering how far it's traveled to get here. Just make sure that's, there we go. Okay. And then that one. Okay, so let's just spin these around so we can see them a little better. Excellent. Okay, sorry for that. So we have disc 1, and then flipping the tray over, discs 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there we go. Excellent. That looks fantabulous. And if we actually pop out disc 1, I see there's some artwork there, and I'm guessing this is the lyrics of the theme song here. So, pretty good. I won't narrate them because I'm sure that would butcher the theme song for those of you who have fond childhood memories of this show. So I will spare you my feeble attempts at Canadianizing your distinctly British program. Ah, okay, here we go. I think I know what these are. Oh, yes, here we go. This is what was spoiled for me, by the way, is we have issue 6 of Serial Geek. Very nice. If you go back and watch some of my previous package opening videos, you will see in one of them, David sent me the first 5 issues of Serial Geek. Basically, what this is a fan, essentially a fan-made production, a very slick, glossy magazine, beautiful, dedicated entirely to 80s cartoons. So if you're an 80s cartoon fan, I mean, this is your magazine right here. This is absolutely the one you want to get. And David, I believe, has contributed some copy to the magazine and keeps in pretty close contact with the editor of it. So yeah, so if you want to have some information about how to purchase Serial Geek magazine, I believe you can get it online. Like, you can order it online through a couple of different places. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I'm sure David will enlighten us. Perhaps, David, if you want to do a video response, just specifically giving people instructions on how they can get Serial Geek, attach it to this video. So everybody check the video responses and see if David's left a response. If not, well, we'll figure out another way to get the info to you. Because if you're big fans of 80s cartoons, then you absolutely need to read this magazine. It is fantastic. It is made for us. I'm not going to flip through the whole magazine because it would just take too long. And, well, you can just check it out your own darn self. Yeah, so this was the one that was spoiled for me. It was basically right at the top of the thing. He's like, oh, you probably noticed you got issues 6 and 7 of Serial Geek. I'm like, no, I didn't yet. I'm guessing that's in one of the other packages. Okay, so, wow, that's another fantastic pile of stuff. Now I'm really wondering what's left. I mean, you've pretty much covered my, living the British childhood vicariously through the cartoons that all you guys grew up with. So that's going to be awesome. I know that both Rosie and I will enjoy both of these immensely. And then, of course, Serial Geek will make some great nighttime reading. So let me just double check, make sure we got everything here. Yep, him is empty. Well, 2 down, 1 to go. Hopefully it didn't get tied up in customs, and we'll see that one arrive shortly. Absolutely fantastic, David. Thank you again so much. You never cease to amaze me with some of the stuff you come up with to send my way, and this is great stuff. So thank you so much, and thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again next time. So until then, sayonara.